Wow. If that does not show the term for epic, I don't know what does. And I truly don't understand the hate for this film at all.
I couldn't agree with you more, sir. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mike and Dylan. We're back with a brand new video. This is a movie review. We don't do videos, occasionally or once in a while. We just do it once in a while whenever we can. But today we're doing another cinematic review where we have our trip to the cinema. And today we're gonna be talking about Justice League. Justice League is the film Dylan was talking about. And you know what? I love this movie. Justice League, I think, was a precursor or an upscaled movie. It was so much better, very much more, better and more fun and more action-packed compared to Suicide Squad or BVS. Those films had a lot of problems with editing and cinematography and dialogue and, the run times with them. But this, Justice League as a whole, this is what I want out of the DCEU. This is what I want, and I just loved it. I couldn't recommend it for you guys to see it. It's fun. It's action-packed. You have a blast. Don't go thinking of this as a cinematic, realist movie or something like that. Don't think about that shit. This is a superhero movie. Superhero movies don't incorporate realism because it's fiction. I mean, you could incorporate serious elements and drama, but the main point of Justice League is for you to have fun. Me and Dylan grew up on the Cartoon Network series way back in the early 2000s, and seeing this on the big screen was a treat, and I cannot wait for part 2. I mean, I just completely loved it. I mean, what did you love about it? Do you want to explain the story?
Well, the story is pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Batman and Wonder Woman are going to try and recruit some of the other members to form a team.
Right.
Basically, Aquaman, Cyborg, The Flash, and another person.
Right. Yep, another person. I mean, I'll just say it out there. If you have not seen BVS, the ending, then don't watch this video because there'll be a spoiler. But basically what happens is after the events of Superman's death, the world is lost, Metropolis is lost, Gotham's corrupt. Everything around the world without a Superman is dead. It's dreadful, it's hateful, there's crime, there's bigotry, there's just hopelessness and just really shallow feelings, and there's no hope without, a Superman. Everything just seems dead and everyone's parted their ways. But fortunately, everyone reunites again and they face the biggest threat in the film, and this was a treat.
Oh yeah. For me, it was like rewatching the first Avengers films, but in DC style.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like saying, I'm not dissing the Avengers. I love the Avengers, but I love Justice League too. I want to give this film a chance. I'm not going to choose one or the other.
Exactly. We don't side between one or the other, but this villain, Dylan, he was just badass. His armor, you explain it. I was just ecstatic when I saw him. His backstory, his little introduction beforehand.
Well, basically, what we're dealing with here is a villain from the planet Apocalypse. And if you don't know him, which I assume a lot of you don't,
right.
He goes by the name of Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf is just this badass. He's got the armor, the gear. You just describe him. I think you would do justice.
He's got this really cool ass armor. He's got this helmet with 2 horns.
Right.
Obviously recognizable. And he's got this big motherfucking axe.
Yes.
That pretty much just demolishes whatever it touches. And if you didn't know this, apparently, you did know that Steppenwolf was actually the uncle of another big villain of Superman.
Yep.
And during the time period, let's just say there were these 3 technologies called mother boxes. And these mother boxes are pretty much these powerful devices that have the ability to terraform planets.
And what transpires is just all-out destruction. It is apocalyptic hell. It is hell on Earth, literally. It's like a nuclear blast. Everything just goes to crap. And it's up to the Justice League, all those beloved heroes, Wonder Woman, Batman, whoever else, Cyborg, all those people, The Flash, to stop this menacing threat, and it's just badass. It is a fun, action-packed film. I mean, I love this film. I mean, I know that the DC Universe, it has its critics, and believe me, I fucking hate those critics. Yeah. And it's not like a Marvel cinematic timeline where it's consistent with every backstory, but honest to God, do I need every fucking backstory of like fucking 20 to 15 movies all at once every year? No.
Nah.
I don't need that. I could get that later. I'll still watch those cinematic universes whenever they get that explained, but they don't need a reboot. They should just keep going, because I love this movie. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people complain that, oh, it looks like a music video, or the dialogue's stupid and crappy. happy. But I thought it went well. I thought it was a fun movie. I really do not see this hate. I mean, I love The Flash. I loved his introduction.
Oh yeah.
He's hilarious. He's quirky. He's dorky. You feel sorry for him, but I'm not going to spoil that. Aquaman, going to a bar, drinking whiskey, and, you know, swimming with the fish and just kicking ass. He was badass. I loved how he stopped the oceans and the waves and everything. Oh, just badass. And Wonder Woman. Oh, Wonder Woman was badass.
Wonder Woman is, as usual, just being
Gal
Wonder
Gadot
Woman.
was fantastic as always, kicking ass, very empowering to women. That's awesome. And no, I'm just gonna say this as a side note: she was not objectified according to some stupid fucking feminists out there on the internet.
Two to the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. Three to the one to the three. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your two left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by. Look real close, cause strobe lights.
We're dumbasses and don't appreciate women in film.
No
Gal
shit.
Gadot was awesome. She was not objectified, so you could just fuck off with that bullshit.
Yeah. And Cyborg was very interesting. He's very low profile.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to disguise himself because he doesn't want the world to obviously see him that he's half man and half machine.
Exactly, and he communicates with like numbers and, you know, symbols, like all computerized. He knows the language; it's inside him. I mean, these people. I mean, we've seen Wonder Woman, and we've seen other superheroes with backstories. Certain ones we're not going to spoil. Certain ones that show up, but mainly a lot of these people we don't know much about, just in reference. So I think the future when they do release them, I think it'll be great. It's not consistent, but I'm still looking forward to it, and it's just a fun popcorn movie, guys. I mean, don't expect this as something like an Oscar-worthy movie, okay? No, it's not that. It's fun, it's kick-ass, enjoy it, bring your kids, have a good time.
Nor is it Academy Award. I don't get why but that's not just the comic book
Right.
films or DC. It's movies in general.
Right.
Like people want the MonsterVerse to be Academy Award.
Right.
The Marvel, the other films in
Right.
general. It's like, stop.
It's not going to be what you want it to be. And you know what? Honestly, I enjoyed it. I went down, I grabbed some snacks, I watched the movie for like an hour 45 to 50 minutes or so, almost 2 hours in length, and I still had a great time and I loved it. So I mean, I don't get what the complaining and the commotion is. I thought the cinematography was pretty good, the editing was fantastic, the action scenes, the special effects were great, the post-credit scene,
Oh.
just wait for that. We're not going to spoil that, but a lot of people, when we ended the movie, were leaving, and we're just like, wait, why are they leaving? And then it's like, oh, there's another thing, but just trust me. If you think something is going to happen, it's over, just stay tuned, because there's another thing that shows up. But that's explained in the future. That'll be probably in part 2, don't you think?
Yeah, probably part 2.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, Justice League, it's a fun superhero movie. It's a DC movie. It's a popcorn movie. It's a fun movie. It's a movie for you to turn off your fucking mind for like 2.5 hours or so, hour and 45 minutes, and enjoy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I am not looking for soapy, dialogue, bitchy fucking drama.
No.
Like the issues with BVS's story where it just goes on and on and on. It's like, I get to the fucking point. This movie, straightforward, it's fun, it was badass. I loved everything about it. The music that they chose worked well. The humor worked well. I thought that was fun. I mean, I think that's what they hate, the humor.
Yeah.
They just think, oh, that's stupid, or what the fuck, or no.
Yeah, and you know what? The reason why they hate the humor is because it's not Marvel.
Exactly. They're like Marvel Nazis, or like these Marvel like elitists. They're like Marvel fucking commies over DC, and it's just ridiculous.
But don't get me wrong, I love Marvel.
Right.
I'll never stop loving Marvel.
Right, it's
but
just-
I also want to love DC.
Exactly, that's the whole point. You go to a movie and you enjoy it. So, yeah, guys, if you have not seen Justice League or you're hesitant or on the fence, trust me. I mean, I haven't read that many reviews or video reviews. I've read mainly Facebook reviews. And so far, out of maybe 2 or 3 negatives, maybe like 5, 6 people have said good things about it. So, take it with a grain of salt. Do what you want to do. We're going to do what we want to do. It's our money and our investment. We're going to see whatever the hell we want. But either way, Justice League was solid. It was much better, much more improved. It got things going, from, BVS. Definitely, something that upscaled. Definitely much better. And more structure, I would say. I mean, people will nitpick whatever we discussed, you know, in the film, but I think it's an A+.
I give it a double plus because I just like how I did with the Avengers.
Yep.
Just because, again, I don't need to explain it. I love both.
Exactly, yeah. Even though I haven't watched, he has the collection, I haven't watched all of them, but still, if it's a good movie, I will love it, I'll see it, and that's that. And I think that's what we should do in the age of social media and bitching and stupid fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
No shit. Yeah, you mean retarded twats?
Yeah. Yeah, retarded twats, that's what we call them. So yeah, guys, check it out, it's great, it's fantastic. Oh, and also, Deadpool 2.
Oh god, yes.
That was a funny fucking preview. I'm sure you've seen it. It came out like, what, a month ago or so, but it was hilarious. So yeah, Deadpool 2.
Just stab it right there.
I want to snort all that powder.
White powder. Like Coke.
Yeah.
But another film, Rampage.
Yes, that was a great preview to see. That was awesome. And also, this is the next one we're going to see, Last Jedi, but don't get your hopes up because this is Star Wars and people drive in like droves. And I've seen the show times for the 15th and throughout, and it's sold out completely. So we're going to have to, wait a little bit, take our time with it. But yeah, Justice League overall, guys, short and sweet, fantastic, fun, kick-ass, to the point. Ben Affleck was great. Everyone was great. It was great to see everyone united, and just a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was great. It brought back childhood nostalgia on the big screen from what we grew up with, and I think it will do that to you too. And like I said, go with your gut and don't follow or get influenced by whatever else is out there, because it's you and it's your choice, and that should be with any movie in general. So.
Yeah, before we end this video, I want to elaborate on a couple of things.
Yeah, sure. If you do it quick, that's fine.
Sure. There's just one thing I also don't understand is because after the supposed downfall of Justice League, I hear people think, oh, the possibility of now DC needs to reboot the series, like the whole franchise, and when other films haven't even been made yet, I think that's so dumb. Like, you're just pretty much throwing all your money down the shitter.
Yeah, it's just not a good idea. Just keep going with it. I'm still gonna see it.
I like, what do you think, Mike? Do you think they'll ever reboot this series?
I don't know. I mean, I heard stuff with Ben Affleck and Batman and Jake Gyllenhaal getting in the role, which I would like, because I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they're being influenced too much by the negativity.
Yeah, which I think they shouldn't. They shouldn't even give a shit about Rotten Tomatoes, because, for one thing, they don't know the premise of an action film.
Exactly. They just held this bias towards DC. This bias for some reason just never satisfies them. So. Yeah,
and they pretty much are just one of those people who probably hates action films and think, oh, it's a CGI fest.
Well, yeah, are in most movies.
And there's really not enough good characters and story involved. Like, dude, you're not gonna get that out of a CG film
or a superhero movie necessarily. It's stupid. It's like bitching about Kong Skull or Godzilla. Yeah. What the fuck did you think it was gonna be?
No shit.
I don't know.
And I just have to say, I love the humor of the Flash.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, they just gone up and left. That's real rude. And then he just runs away. He's just like this teenager who's go see the film. You pretty much know what's going on, but I just loved his moments.
Yeah. So, anything else? I think we should cut it quick and.
Yeah, we should. Like, I just wanted to get those things out of the way.
All right, cool. Yeah. So A+ for me. Go see it. Check it out.
Double plus.
Yep. And stay tuned. Like I said, we don't do videos all the time, but movie reviews with big movies like this, definitely. So stay tuned for more cinematic, films in the future, and whenever else we could do it. So.
All right,
thanks,
then.
dude.
No problem.